Hi, billionaire traders. I'm aware that you've been blowing accounts. I'm aware that the market has been acting funny lately, right? And that is why I'm here to explain to you what is happening in the market, right? Now, do not blame it on yourself. I know you're trying. If you look at your past record, right, it's nothing compared to what is happening right now. It's not as if your strategy is no longer working, right? There comes in a time in the market where things tends to turn upside down, right? Now, in terms of fundamentals overriding the technicals, right? So we are in the time where you need to pay attention to your fundamentals and sentimentals, right? Now let's go back to the memory lane. There are three ways you trade the market, right? Either the technical analysis, the fundamentals, and the sentimentals. So it is important for you to identify the current times that you are trading in. Trading is beyond you just coming on board trying to analyze the market all the time. No. Understand what is happening currently in the market, right? Your strategy still works. The only thing you need to tweak is your strategy. You don't need to change it entirely, right? Your strategy works. There is no holy grail strategy. You just need to fine tune it a bit in order to blend with the sentimental or fundamental analysis that is currently happening in the market. You all know that Donald Trump is the current president of America, and as it stands, Donald Trump has been imposing tariff on different countries, right? And this is what is affecting the market. So I'll be going through my chart to explain to you how you should be analyzing your market right now. Now, if your chart has been that busy, you need to clear all indicators. You need to start trading with clarity, with accurate precision, right? So that you understand the market. You don't need to come to the market with a lot of expectation. Just be open-minded, right? Anything can happen. And another thing is, this is the time to downsize. If you have been going hard or going home, you don't need it right now. This particular time is when you want to downsize, right? This is not the time where you need to increase your lot size or increase the amount you've been using to trade. No, learn to downsize, or you go into demo, right? Because you don't want to blow your account. A lot of time your structures is being violated, not because you don't understand the market, but because of the sentimentals or fundamentals are overriding it. People are using the advantage to manipulate your stop loss and to clear liquidity, right? So right now you want to trade with accurate prescription. Let me show you my chart. I'm about to analyze the market this month, today being Tuesday. So I want us to analyze the market together, and I'll be explaining to you the reason behind my bias. Currently, I'm looking at GBP USD right now. If you come to the daily time frame, you will notice that the current trend of the market is in an overall uptrend. I'm looking at this move here, right? So there's every indication that the market is currently coming to this particular high here, right? To come here, right? To mitigate this. So what I want to do is I want to look for only buy entry, right? Now, with this, you want to understand that the market needs to come to a particular level where you need to wait patiently, right? Now, where are the level that I'm looking at? You will notice that we have two levels here that the market has respected. Now, you consider the wick and the body, right? Now, where is the wick? Where is the body? Initially, this is where the market was before we now have this high, before this high, this impulse, right? This was the market here, the high. Now, another high is being created here. So we're going to take into consideration this particular high. And that will now be from the wick, yeah? Then if you want to mark the body, this is the body of the what? The candle, right? So what I want to do, I want to mark the body as well. Why am I doing that? Because price may, come back into this like this before going up. Did you understand that? So, or bounce on this level here before going up, right? So we don't want to cut off guard, right? So with this now, I have a perception. My perception is I want to be looking for buy setup, right? But should in case this two line is being violated and peradventure price breaks it below, then I will know that my buy entry is now violated. I'll be looking for sell entry, right? To get into here, to come back to this other block here. So that is what I'll be looking at to do. But right now, my intention is to look for buy setup only, because I'm looking that price may need to come up onto this level here, right? For today, right now we are day trading this, you're not scalping. Now this is on a daily time frame. Now let's come to 4-hour time frame. Right now this is 4-hour time frame. You can see price is above this particular resistance right now, so we just need price to come back on it as a support. Then we go in for a buy after we have our confirmation being met. right? Now the 4 hour candle have not yet closed. We're going to wait for the 4 hour candle to close. Right now, the 4 hour candle will be closing in the next 38 minutes, right? 38 minutes 4 hour candle will be done. So this is where you want to wait patiently. You don't need to force the market, right? Because there are a lot of manipulations in the market. If you are that type of trader who is forcing trade, you will get your fingers burnt. So in this, you want to wait patiently. Now, missed trade is better than lost money, right? It's better you miss a trade than you lose money in the market, right? So with this, I'll be waiting patiently. There's nothing to go in. You need to wait for a pullback before you go in. Now, on the 1 hour time frame, we don't have that pullback yet, right? What do we have on the 1 hour time frame? We just have price break above this line. So we need price to come back into that zone for a retest. Either still come back here to this other block here and, give us a double bottom, boom, then we're going for that buy. Or sometimes price may just stop here and I'm going for that buy, right? So now that is what is happening right now in the market. This is a live market. If you even come to 15-minute time frame, right, we don't have a setup here. Now, in 15-minute time frame, you can see that we have a little bit of a double bottom here, right? And this could have been the best place to have gone in, but no problem. We are not late to the party, but we're just going to wait patiently for price to come back either here or here, give us a confirmation that we'll go in for a buy, right? So very smooth, right? Very smooth. So this is not to complicate matters. Keep your chart clean. You can see there is nothing too serious about my chart. It's very just clean, not too much marking, no indicator apart from my moving average that I normally use for extra confirmation, right? Now, I also want to take you into gold. Why? Because in each every day, you want to look out for pairs that you can call pair of the day, right? So I like to have 2 pairs for my pair of the day. I might be looking at 3 or 4 instruments, but I must select 2, which will be my pair of the day that I'll be focusing my attention on, right? Now, I've seen gold. I want us to see it together again. Now, if you look at gold, 15-minute time frame is not looking that too good. You want a clear setup, right? This type of structure is a choppy market, right? This is not a clear structure. The only time you want to trade this type of trade is either you are buying from below or you are selling from top. So taking trade in between can be very choppy, right? You can see probably you want to take advantage of this. All right, retest, a breakout and retest, right? That would have been another place to have gone in because we have a double bottom here. But right now, price have left our entry. So you don't need to chase price. You don't need to chase price. Let market come here, right? And if you find its way above, then gold is in already all-time high. So you don't need to chase it. If you want to buy gold, let gold retrace here, then you buy, right? So, and you have to be careful. This time around, you don't want to go too hard. Make sure you reduce, you downsize a lot. Don't you risk what you normally risk before. The market is not smiling at all, except if you want to blow your account, right? So, and make sure you wait for the market to come to you, the market to come to your point of interest so that you can pull the trigger. Don't just pull the trigger or execute, in other words, anyhow. Make sure you prioritize your money and your trade setup properly. So this is what I'm looking at on this. I also look at Euro USD. If you look at Euro USD, right now you can see this was the setup I had here yesterday, right? I was waiting for price to pull back and return. But when price did pull back yesterday, I look at my time, Nigerian time, it was after 5 to 6. And I know that, there might not be a lot of momentum in the market. So I didn't bother to take this trade. That is how you want to trade. You don't want to trade emotionally, right? Because I know that there will be a lot of, pullback and irregular movement of the market. And right now, what do we have? Price just consolidated from left to right. You can see from left to right. And now we are here. So right now, what I will do, if I'm still looking for that sell, I'll be here, right? Wait for that bearish engulfing candle to occur. Upon that bearish engulfing candle, I'll go in for my sell, right? Let's say we have a bearish engulfing candle here. Go in for my sell. Then target this all-time low, yeah? I mean, it's low. And that will be like, risking 33 pips to get over 146 pips, or 150 pips, right? But you need extra confirmation. You don't have to be going in or trading, because you just want to trade. No. You need to know, why am I going for this buy? why am I going for this sell? You can see now price, we have a weak rejection here on the 1 hour time frame. Let's come to 4 hour. Let's see. Now the 4 hour candle will be done. You can see in next 33 minutes. So if by the 4 hour candle closed below here, right? Below here, so I believe is another reason for me to go in for a sell, right? Because you can see price created this high, came back, it failed to, to create another high. So this is a failed swing high, a failed swing high, like the ICT people will say, it failed to mitigate, right? It's a mitigation. So price couldn't give us another high, then it stopped here, right? So that is another way to know when price is about to reverse, stop from buying to selling, right? And after doing that, now price is now giving us another weak rejection to the downside here. So the best way to enter this trade is to scale down and look for a change in market structure, right? Or a change or change of character, right? Change of character. Or for those who want to go in aggressively, can even go in right now. The moment the market is guy closed in next 33 minutes, if I see the candle close this way, it's another advantage to just go in, then stop loss here, right? 25 pips, then you target this level here, right? And you have levels of take profit. Here will be your take profit, right? This is take profit 1, take profit 2, yeah, and take profit 3 will just be here, right? Boom. All right. So very smooth. This is how you plan your trade and wait for your trade to materialize, right? You can see if I see it here, I think I will just go in. If I see that bearish engulfing candle here, it's enough reason for me to pull the trigger, right? And I will just give this signal out to my inner circle community for them to actually sell. Let's just go for 35 pips to be on the safer side. All right, 35 pips, and we're looking at overall trade here, right? Then our first TP will just be here 1:1. You can see the 1 is to, here will be our second TP, then here should be our third TP. We're looking at the market structure. Overall, we'll just be monitoring our trade, managing the trade, and making sure everybody is doing well. And this is what I do. When the moment I post a signal on my VIP signal group, I don't just leave them there. I follow up and I educate them. You can see very active, very, very active signal group, right? So you want to be part of us here. To join us there is just $50. And right now you can even come on board. I think we have a promo package for you that you can just come in with just 50% discount. And that discount is just only last for only today. So if you're seeing this video now, you're lucky. You can join the VIP signal group. Let's be taking trades together and make cool money for ourselves. So this is what I have. I don't want the video to be so long, all right? So analyze the market purely. Make sure you wait for your setup to play out before you actually pull the trigger. If you find value in this video, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Thank you.